We're going to install the factory kit for the Pathfinder 2014. We have the cover for the bumper, we have the harness, electrical relays, connections, and the hitch. Yeah, Pathfinder 2014. We already have it in on the jacks.
Guys, the first thing we're gonna do is remove the spare tire.
Start spinning.
So we're just gonna start spinning this, so the spare tire can go out. So guys, we're just gonna be removing the trailer hook and with the 18mm socket, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove this bolt to make the canister go loose so we can pull it out. We're gonna be using a 14mm socket to pull out the canister. We used a little oil so we could pop them out, and this one too. We just pop this one out and this one.
What are those?
Those are exhaust hangers. Remove the exhaust hangers. So guys, we removed the canister, the electric cords, and then we loosen up the bumper, the bottom of the bumper.
Cannot install the hitch underneath.
Yeah.
We had everything. We loose up everything. Put that right there. We need to make the hole to the back of the bumper. Well, we're putting this pattern on top of it. All right, but it's quite loose. We're gonna cut this hole with a roto tape. So what I'm gonna do, the manual calls drilling holes in here 6mm holes or 15/64 drill bit. So I'm gonna drill the holes first and bring some bolts to put it in place and then do the final cut. So we drill the holes. We put these plugs. You can buy them on AutoZone, and just like this, just to be able to have this pattern solid. This is just temporary while we cut this hole with the roto sheet. I'm planning to use this these bits to cut the plastic, and maybe I'm gonna need to use the discs. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna use, and this cutting tool. So we cut the hole with the Roto Tool. There it is, right there. You can tell how now we have a hole. We still have the pattern on the top. Now I still need to cut this area right there. It's small for the clips on the top. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed the hitch and finish this later. So we saw that the hinge, there's some rust in the holes, so it's very difficult to install. I'm gonna need to use my impact tool because It was the holes were exposed, so you can see how they're rust over there. I'm using 3-in-1 because I cannot even. I think the holes, threads are full of dirt from normal wear. So I'm using 3-in-1. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. All 6 holes aiming up. I cannot even find the threads. Most likely I might need to retap them. You most likely need a tap M12 by 1.25 to retap these holes because the amount of rust that you're going to have in these exposed threads, you can tell how bad it is. I tried to put it on but it didn't work out, so I'm going to need to retap all of them. So this is how it looks like. We made the hole, we put the hitch. You need to have this hole to be able to put the hitch. You can see how it comes out a little bit. So we need to install this harness to the trailer. This connector, they go right there. The manual don't say it, but it's probably better. Remove these caps before putting the hitch. I think it's way easier. I'll bring some long nose pliers to try to remove the caps and install the connector. The plug on one of them. Trying to get the other one here from the side with these long nose pliers. They have, you need to press here on the side to be able to take it out. You need to press right there with the nose pliers. You can tell how I struggle to do it. We install the harness. You can tell this one goes right there in that hole, and then this goes there. We install the harness in the back, and this connector is very easy to install. You just line it that way. You can tell how it fits in that slot, and press, rotate. You have a locking pin right there, and that's it. External wiring is done. Now the top cover, we're gonna glue later on, goes like that. You can tell how it's looking. Now we're gonna do the electrical installation for this connector, for the trailer connector. We're starting by removing this trim right here. Now we're removing, we use this once to pull this up. There's about 6 clips underneath on this side. And we'll go from here. Now we're gonna remove these 4 clips right here. By the way, you can find this in Amazon, in Amazon. Remove 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. Now we're gonna remove the screws located underneath this cover. Okay, so what you need to do, pull this up, pry this up, you see, and fold it down and pull it. Pry it. There you go. And take this screw out, and this screw, and this screw out. Alright, now we're gonna remove this 1, 2, and 3 screws underneath on the bottom of the compartment. We picked up and fold over, because it's tied by this, fold over the whole compartment, as you can see. Now this is open. We're gonna locate a harness back here and connect our new harness with the relay. Here on the driver's side, we're looking for this bracket. This one there is a little bit rusted, and there's a harness, I think, up there. Can you tell? There you go. So that's where we're gonna connect this new harness, and I think we're gonna use these holes right there to mount that plate for those relays. We're gonna mount the plate just like that. There you go. You see it? It has actually. There you go. And we're just gonna use the 2 screws that came with it, and the relays are gonna be mounted in this clip right here. Now you can tell, connectors are right there. Relay box is mounted. We're gonna put the relays on them. The manual is calling for adding these 2 relays in a small relay box located behind the headlamp on the driver's side. This right here that I already unmounted from this clip right there. Remove the cover. But I opened the box and I already have those 2 relays, exact same model number, and just gonna leave it like that, and that's it. Put everything back together. We all know we need to glue the rear cover. So we're gonna proceed to prepare this area. We're gonna clean it with alcohol, let it dry, put the clips on the mount, and mark it and put that adhesive promoter for the cover that goes on top of this. We're gonna clean with alcohol first. We have these clips, there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And the rear back of that cover. And underneath the bumper, we have this clip and this clip. We put the cover back on and we use a pencil to mark the edge of the line right here, the edge of the cover. We're gonna put tape in outside and put the DC promoter in the inside. Once we put the DC promoter in the inside, we need to let it sit for at least 2-3 minutes. So this is the DC promoter. It came with this sponge. Basically, you go all the way around. As soon as you're done, remove the masking tape. Now you can tell that the difference between the DC promoter and the normal surface. I'm gonna let it sit for 2 minutes. We're gonna prepare this cover, and we're gonna fold these red tabs to the outside. That way we can peel them off before installing. Now you can tell the final result.